The Dukes will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jordan. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Offense getting set for first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Rising. Got his man quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
They'll need 3 yards here on third down to keep this opening drive alive. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Jayhawks are on the move. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Got room at the 35. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Play number 9 on this drive. They'll go back to the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Cameron. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down for this offense. They'll try the run. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They're bringing heat. He's going to take off. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Rourke. He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Quarterback adapted. Now he'll let one fly down the left side.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Kansas 7, James Madison 0.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Golden. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. They're throwing for it on 4th down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it. Quarterback checking the play. He'll just keep slinging it. Lets it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
And the Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, James Madison.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
It's caught. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the...
Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Dukes. And once he got loose, it was all over.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it.
Ball is loose. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Rising. Throws to the wideout. And he intercepts it. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll throw it on 1st down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. With the catch, it's Golden. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Dukes with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes his connection. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, James Madison.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. With 8 seconds to go in the half, wonder if they'll try to get a big play just to see what happens. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, James Madison, 21, Kansas, 7.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. The toss to the outside. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Give a lot of credit to the defense on this one. They were able to generate a pass rush, force the quarterback to move off of his spot, and that definitely affected his accuracy. And it's a big reason why that throw was incomplete.
On third down, going up top. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. Past the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then he thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
This is really aggressive here. Still just a one-possession game in the third quarter, and they're going for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. First down here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Handoff from the gun. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
They're strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback will audible. Back to throw, it's Rourke. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped them getting the first down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes! That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And he puts through the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Cameron. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Kansas offense returns to the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
4th down.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down.
Man, on 4th and 2, I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the 1st down, running physically downhill.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And you wonder there if the offense was just trying to catch the defense napping. It's 2nd and 1. They think you're going to be running it, so that's when you take a shot. I like the play call. Just a great job in coverage on the back end, not giving up a big one.
Back to throw, it's Rourke. Buying some time. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead...